Sí, acepto.
¡Viene desde el Estado México! ¡Viene desde Durango!
Wow, guck mal.
I know I said actually when you first interviewed me, I said I expected the unexpected. Well, I've had the unexpected, I think, very much. Well, basically, it's a question of power, I guess. He has a power that nobody have because the bus is his bus. Like, we didn't buy the bus, everybody together. The bus is not collective. Well, he says that it is, but it's not.
It's just crazy.
Because I don't know about social interaction so much. I mean, I'm also exploring, you know, the relationships between me and these people and how I fit in and how they fit in, and at the same time I try not, believe it or not, I don't want to be a strong kind of leader who is like destroying people's ideas.
Aber irgendwie in die letzten Wochen, es ist alles nur eskaliert, so für mich auch irgendwie.
But ultimately, it's Brady. It's about Brady in the past, the present, and the future. I hate you, Brady.
I'm afraid that when we go on the trip, everybody will say, "Hey, you're an asshole, Brady. Leave."
Central America is just a dangerous place, and it isn't. It's very beautiful. The people are very great.
I feel there's some tension in the group, and that some people are thinking that it's over, and I think you're right, it is over. The social tour, as we had it before, is over.
But hey, he brought us together. You know, I'm not pissed off. I'm not anything. I'm having a lot of laughs about it, probably.
You don't have to do anything to be part of the big underwear religion. You automatically are in. living it. In my mind, the power of the big underwear was my religion, and it made me a better person. And so I would explain to people, the power of the big underwear is the underwear under your skin. It's your underwear, your underwear. Everybody has an underwear, and its representation is underwear. So the Bible is the representation of Christianity. The Quran is the representation of Islam. And the big underwear religion has its representation in a pair of underwear. The underwear, what I speak about metaphorically, is your soul, or is my soul. My underwear. I have an outerwear, which is this. This is Brady. This is how he looks physically. And you can imagine, if you're a scientist, what I look like inside, but I'm speaking more from like the soul, which I don't even know what the soul is. The idea is to have religion, but to have a comical religion, to be able to laugh at yourself.
Ich bin echt aufgeregt. Also manchmal denke ich, oh Gott, dass es jetzt wirklich klappt. Ich meine, es gibt jetzt kein Zurück mehr.
Los grandes calzonzotes. Como pueden ver, ahí en la plaza del pueblo están una bola de güeros que van a presentar un número de circo. Estos güeros los traigo de todas partes del mundo. Francia, China, Inglaterra, África. ¿Hay güeros en África, Armando? ¿Hay güeros en África?
Sí, unos.
Ah, bueno, pues también güeros de África. Tigres, elefantes, vacas contorsionistas, puercos que tocan la guitarra. Acérquense en unos momentos más. Vamos a tener una función de cine. ¿Cómo se llama la película, Armando?
El pequeño topo.
El pequeño topo. Y terminando el gran espectáculo de circo. Acérquense, mis hijos, la tía Borgonia los invita.
Ich fange gerade an mit Zirkus und Show und Performance. Und für mich, glaube ich, das war für mich wie eine super gut Anfang in dieser Welt. Also, weil so Brady und Emi haben viele Erfahrungen, aber die anderen Leute haben auch Erfahrungen, verschiedene Erfahrungen. Und für mich, das gibt mir viele Motivation und viele Energie, um wirklich drin in diese Zirkuswelt zu arbeiten und mehr machen. Wenn ihr wollt Unterwäsche, ihr müsst mir sagen was. Und wenn ihr habt keine Idee, dann kann ich einfach für euch finden. Boah, für mich ist es ein Traum, reisen, auftreten, kreieren, alles zusammen und intensiv, so 3 Monate. Und die Leute hier sind super und alle von verschiedenen Ländern. Das bringt viel.
I never been outside Europe. I travel quite a lot in Europe, but this is something different also. And for me it's like my dream come true.
Temía un poco por el idioma, porque son culturas totalmente diferentes y porque para mí es una situación muy extraña. Ayer le decía a Brady, estar en México y hablar inglés y no sé, es como algo muy extraño, pero está muy padre, o sea, es muy enriquecedor conocer gente de todo el mundo, te llenas de energía.
I think the best thing that can happen to me is happening already. Like I'm here, and everybody seems to be very nice, and I feel good.
That now I don't know what to expect, and I'm really curious about how I will have changed within the next 3 months. So yeah, I know maybe I should just see some points I'm expecting to change. Like for example, just the experience on shows, like fitting with other people and this kind of thing.
So I expect there will be tensions and disagreements, but I suppose I expect it will be a really big adventure.
Creo que las personas que estamos aquí en este viaje somos muy afortunados. Pues he tenido que adaptarme a muchas cosas. Por ejemplo, yo estaba acostumbrado a bañarme todos los días.
Keine Ahnung, ich glaube, das war das Einzige, was mich abgeschreckt hat. War, dass wir ganz viele Leute sind in einem Bus und ich meine, ich liebe Leute, aber ich liebe auch meine eigene Platz zu haben.
I think more likely that the problem will be smell. Because when people perform, they get pretty smelly, and we've not got great washing facilities on the bus, so we might have to persuade some people to take a shower.
Release.
Release.
Press.
Press. Some people might think it's a bit crazy, but I think you'd have to be mad not to. I think it's as simple as that, because it's every day doing something new, something different, something exciting, something you haven't done before.
No, it ends January 5th. So it's like 1 month long. Does it mean the big episodes of the members which are then confused? Yeah, but they're...
Wir sind nicht nur Künstler, die irgendwie Zirkus machen, aber wir sind ein Zirkus. Das finde ich geil. Das finde ich richtig geil.
We're measuring things and then
just check it out.
Just that's 3 and 3/8.
Yeah, and this
by
is
2.5. To get 220 volts is a little bit like fishing. You have the fish, which is the electricity, swimming past the window. You see the fish swimming past the window there in the guise of live electricity cables, and then you take your hook, which you bait, copper hook, and you wrap it around the fishing pole, and then you very carefully, so as not to frighten anything, including yourself, you take the fishing pole out of the window and you hook onto the live cable, like so. And now that is 110, you hook on 2, and then the welder will work. 220 volts, Mexican style, fishing for electricity.
I might have to get rid. Well, we got the bus more or less loaded. The trailer is completely stuffed, and we're not even sure if the Mini Winnie is going to be able to pull it. Especially considering that there's still 6 more countries to go through, and half of them are having political problems, and we could all be shot or blown up at any moment's notice. And so it's silly. I mean, that's why I'm doing the tour, is so I don't sit and dream about the future in terms of capitalism and money and projects. And it really looks better. Back down to 47.
So there'll be conflict, and there'll be good times, and I think it's, a microcosm of what the world really is, although it's being done in a very silly way, silly, we're juggling on the streets and, being clowns and all these things and going to random places, but we still, you know, we're a microcosm of the world. We still have conflict, we have happiness, we have sadness. You know, Femi was crying this morning, I don't know why, but she was upset. You know, so we have all these things, we have all the emotions, you know. It'll be great.
I believe myself that you should do things always that scare you. Do one thing every day that frightens you, and that's how I try to keep going. And this is a very easy way to do one thing every day that frightens you. So, in a strange country where anything can happen, you don't understand the custom or the law or the people necessarily. So yeah, anything can happen, and I quite like that. There's no cables on this street, so it's a much easier run. Da 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 da.
Well, we did the round, and then when we got to this point, the police said, no, you have to go straight. So we parked, and Roberto started to negotiate about, well, we want to go around there, and then we want to go into that place where we should park for the show. And then they said, but you don't have a permission.
A la policía no le gusta. No quieren que pasen. No, a nosotros tampoco nos gusta la policía.
It was really exciting, like we stayed quiet during maybe 1 hour and a half.
Full of
insgesamt war gut, glaube ich, aber meine Nummer war nicht so toll, finde ich. Ich muss darauf arbeiten, mehr.
I think she scared people away with this makeup. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but why not? Why will girls have to be pretty and smile?
Nice.
I sold the Puebla.
And there is also a picture of the invisible number.
Wow. That's great.
Look, you're doing the number here.
Let's just finish up so we can figure out who's going to help clean up and set up and stuff.
I think I was going maybe 25, 30 kilometers because it was too unpredictable. You have these speed bumps, so they just come out of nowhere. A few times I think we lost one dish, broken dish, because the people in the back, they don't think, oh, let's close the cupboards, let's make sure everything's okay. They just sitting there, la 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 la, I'm having a good time. Wow! Because you hit these speed bumps, and some of them are just black, like the pavement, so you don't know it's there unless you have really good lights, and these are not really good lights.
Great of things, you know. It's only a project, you know. It's my life in this moment. It's great because it's true.
City.
Panama. Vámonos Panama. Vamos a inglés. Alemania, Escocia, Francia, Polska.
Muy bien. Por el mundo.
all of us coming from our different backgrounds and our different cultures and our different nationalities to come together and be together and to have a shared experience. Yeah, just not let our differences stand in our way, and just to find a common ground.
I don't actually have a bed, so I have nowhere I can lay down during the day in my own space. I have to find somebody else's space or find a communal space, which is fine.
It's you know, it's up and down, ins and outs, roundabouts.
And have to share a bed every night and constant people. That would all be fine.
Well, maybe we don't need any more organisation. I genuinely don't know. I'm just going with it. I've gone Mexican.
It's about 5 millimetres high. Costs 15 pesos. There you go, 15. And it's for Sheila. Hello Sheila, that's for you.
So viele Leute, ist ein großes Chaos manchmal. Aber ja, wir wollten das. Deswegen geht's mir ganz gut damit. Das Haus ist so, die Burg, die beschützt werden muss. Und mit so vielen Leuten ist es plötzlich viele, die so dein Heim zerstören.
If you want, I can give you this key, you copy.
Sí.
Bueno, apoyo a la gente del circo porque estuvo 20 años hippie, viajando también en autobús y todo eso, y es una vida que me gustó muchísimo. Sé que es importante tener gente libre que pueda darte estas emociones, ¿no? De ser libre, de vivir el día, porque la vida es un milagro, ustedes lo están viviendo. Y yo pues le doy las gracias. Y como la vida es un dar a ver, yo sé que más da, más recibe de la vida, ¿no? Pero no lo hago para recibir, lo hago para el gusto de dar, porque dar es un placer.
If you don't have anything to do, ask somebody else if we're ready to go. That was the idea. Not to stand around like a bunch of fucking loaded hippies.
Oh, okay.
Das ist bad.
Verdauungsstörung.
Ah.
Ja, verstehe, ja, ist klar. Und dann gibt es hier oben wieder
to let you see the show. Please, can you put your hands together for the erste, the primero, número, the amazing artist all the way from Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, Monty! some time, right? What's the time? I have
No,
to-
it's the next one.
No, no.
Yep.
No, don't say that. I have to change.
It's Jeremy. It's Jeremy, buddy.
What the fuck?
What?
Does anybody know where my boots are? My clown shoes? Or yesterday we came back.
Yeah, but you didn't have your boots on, did you?
Yeah, but they should have been in this bag. They should have they all should have been here. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that?
Maybe
robe
right
that I
before the
wear that's
fire?
hanging?
The
The
what?
robe. I'm in trouble.
Is it very bad or it's okay?
No, and I never saw them outside. So. Did you see my boots? No? Or my clown shoes? No? You're fucking pulling a prank on me, I know.
Una técnica de James.
Those are them.
What the hell? Jeremy put those in there.
Well, that's where the shoes go.
No, that's where Jeremy's shoes go.
Start cooking then. That was fun. Ahí estamos.
Von wem waren das alles die Hüte?
No, we did it. Jesus Christ.
Wo hast du dich denn vergangen?
I thought it was great. It's just that the fire drum got really fucking hot. It was so hot I could hardly beat on it because it was just I have to wear gloves or something. But it was a blast to look down there and see those guys with the tracks burning and stuff. It was just, I think it was really beautiful. It's just been developing.
No, it's not translated in Spanish.
Der Mess,
Es war sehr schön. Sehr kalt in der Nacht. Sehr spezielle Shows. Wir haben mehr verdient, als wir dachten. Super Publikum.
Remind Alfredo if they come up.
Este ladito para que el caballo pueda caminar, ya para que...
¿De dónde son ellos?
Dulce, chulo, dulce, ¿eh? Sí. Claro, sí. Repártelo.
Wow, sweet. Órale un pedazo.
Es lo que hace mezcal.
Is there fruit of mezcal?
Ese es el mezcal.
Frutas.
Ahora que machuca y luego va ahí, y luego va
And after,
ahí,
in the road with the
luego va a
herbs,
salir chorrito.
and after the distillation, then it's the process.
Está buenísimo. Sí.
Ñam, ñam. ¿Con la caña? ¿Qué hace? ¿Por qué con la caña?
Es puro mezcal del maguey.
¿Pero qué hace con la caña?
Ah, es el para barlo.
Para bater.
¿Mm?
A ver, ¿puedo? Ah, para batirlo.
He's my father.
Try. He's the best one.
It's quite large.
You got to get what you got to make. No, come on. He's 9 years old.
Yeah?
That's why he showed me everything. What we have to do.
Ese es muy puro, entonces.
Este es puro.
Muy puro. Y el otro está
What's the English tongue saying?
It's pretty good.
Got rid of the diarrhea and the projectile vomiting now. Just got the bad back to deal with and the mouth disease, which is going.
I got water.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it out of the drain, I just got creative.
Yeah.
Like all the artists put into their art, their creativity. What the world should do is put creativity into their toilet cleaning, for example. Oh, there's no water. I got water. It's just that when the show is done, it'll be nice when they're clean dishes. But you know when the show is done here, they're, oh yeah, we do the dishes later.
Like mother, like son.
I will balance. Este ping pong ball aquí on my nose. Un último aplauso todos juntos. Entusiasmo acá, por favor.
Every night we always have to clean up more messes when we go to bed. And nobody thinks to sweep the floor. Only people want to wash the dishes. They don't even want to take the food out of the trap. They only want to wash the dishes, and then they try to even not do that very much. So yeah, sometimes I do sound aggressive. I'm sorry about to sound aggressive, but I feel like nobody is looking at it from my position of driving till 4 o'clock. Nobody said thank you. Everybody just was sleeping and eating, and they can do whatever they want. For our first look at the Pacific Ocean.
Aber was heißt slow?
Langsam.
It's terrible, very hard. Give you a rest.
Circo.
El circo de la grande ropa interior.
Ajá, el circo de la gran ropa interior.
Gran ropa interior. Ah, perfecta.
Ahorita, en los aparatos de sonido, en el pueblo, vocear. Hoy en la noche, 7:30, una gran exhibición.
Perfecto.
Un grupo de ganaderos.
Y a las 5, espectáculo para los pollos.
¡A las 7! ¡Espectáculo de circo!
¡Elefantes! ¡Tigres! ¡Mujeres desnudas y barbadas! ¡Barbudas! ¡Elefantes desnudos!
¡Al vaquero!
¡El perrito de la venta!
¿Quieres venir con nosotros?
A ver, todas una vuelta. Muéstrales lo que tienes.
Hermana.
mucha gente del pueblo le gustó también. Le gustó porque ya vi cómo gritaban de alegría ahí, de verlo, ¿no? Y es lo que nos faltó decirle a la persona que dijo que no venía de ninguna empresa pagada. Allí es donde pudiera meter. Venimos por las personas de Playa Cangrejo y nosotros los invitamos a ellos que fueran a hacer esos números para invitarles una comida. ¡Ah! Y la danza. Nos divirtió la danza. Nos divirtió mucho la danza porque no nos imaginamos. Ya nos dormimos a la 1 de la mañana era. Sí.
If I'm the only person who can fix the electrics, then that makes me useful. Therefore it gives me some sort of power, therefore some sort of respect. But as soon as I fix the electrics, I'm superfluous. So things like that are sort of creeping in. I'm thinking, well, you know, what's the game here? Is there a game? Maybe I should play a game.
Away from the Pacific Ocean, going to the direction San Cristobal de las Casas.
Extrañamos nuestros carros también. Está bonito. Sí,
¿Es muy contenta aquí o
sí,
confortable?
Sí.
The 9 people go in here. It seems to work. Yes, here it is, and I have things up here. I brought with me lots of Velcro tabs, so I can stick things here. Here we've got a range of electrical repair items, solder and bits of glue, multimeters. Here we have the games section. We have a bit of Mastermind, chess, and a pack of cards in there. A multi-tool, really that should be in there, but it's too big, so it lives in here. So I can shut myself off from the world, and everybody can still see through and I can see them, but at least when you shut the curtain, people know that you mean business. Really, I'd like a roller shutter with a big padlock on it and a sign saying, piss off.
He has a bed.
Yeah, well that's his fault for not arranging it.
I have a shelf.
It's my time. Get out. You moan in your own time.
Shelf.
Moan in your own time.
Shelf.
It's his fault. But it tends to be quite messy in here. You've not come on a good day because it was cleaned today. It probably doesn't look that clean, but it was dramatically clean today. Mostly because this case down here was smelling of dog shit. And it turned out that one of these, oh there it is, it's still there. Brilliant. He didn't even bother cleaning it before he put it back.
Dirty, scratty
there we
little
go.
Frenchman.
All of the stuff that I own is here. All of the stuff that other people own, except Paul, is everywhere.
Oh, I shall put my torch in my pocket for this. Tricky. So here we are on the roof. And then basically, depending on the conditions, there's a large piece of steel there. Where is it? So you don't sleep that side this time. This side's not too bad. I've got my bedroll, my 2 blankets sewn together for cold weather. Get in between those. And yeah. And then this is where I sleep. In here.
Then we are finished in Mexico. In 1718 December, we are passing through the Guatemala border. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah. Huh?
2 cars can't go through here anyway.
No.
So.
But this guy has the phone. He is the guy who has the phone and the power. So
yeah.
he calls directly to the other guys and they stop the traffic.
Yeah.
But because it's so long, there's still cars coming through.
Yeah.
I think here is the border.
Raro, es extraño. Es la primera vez que Isabel y yo estamos en una frontera, que estamos fuera de México.
Para ti es la primera vez que vas afuera de México.
Ajá, y para Isabel también. Todo es aquí distinto, más complicado, más lento. Creo que aquí va a estar la parte difícil del viaje. Porque en México al menos teníamos la seguridad, Isabel y yo, de que estábamos en nuestro país y entendíamos cómo funcionan las cosas allá, y era cualquier problema, pues podíamos encontrar una solución porque entendíamos cómo piensa la gente allá, pero acá no sabemos.
Aquí todo es distinto.
Buena suerte para todos.
Es ist so cool, dass wir die Straße hier blockieren. Das macht es auch besonders spannend.
Gracias. Yeah, falta. ¿Cómo se llama ella?
Hola mamá, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Bien. Estoy acá cruzando la frontera, sí, un poco. Claro, no, de acá un rato, claro. Sí.
Bendice a todos los presentes, oh Dios de la gloria. Derrama tu espíritu en esta mañana sobre cada uno de tus hijos, los que han venido.
Because other people are praying to Jesus, so we thought we'd pick up some rubbish. Seems like a logical thing to do. There's a lot of rubbish in Guatemala. There's quite a lot of Jesus as well. I mean, Jesus takes precedence over the rubbish for some reason. The rubbish is more evident than the work of the Lord.
Just to have a little bit of fun, but you know, two religious groups doing their thing, very beautiful. So three is even more beautiful. We are the power of the big underwear religion. Great. This was great. I hope we do something more like this to make some kind of statement. That was the highlight for me. That was the best show. Was the underwear garbage picking up show. In this way, we are really in touch. A lot easier with the people. We can meet their kids sometimes, and we shake hands with them and start and give our website or email, and then now I have Mexican friends on Facebook, and and so that's, I mean, by the Big Underwear social tour. To live this lifestyle is so important, so nice, such a luxury in a way that I would never want to be in a traffic jam and going to work in the city or something. I couldn't do it. It's too many years that I lived this lifestyle, and performing made it possible.
Muchas gracias.
You know, it really don't take much to keep me happy. I just need like a little bit of love, a little bit of friendship, some food and some air, and some organized bus. Just some people just, I feel, don't have a peripheral awareness, and they are a little bit like a mouse in a field, only sees before them. This sometimes frustrates me. So then I say something, then I have to feel a little bit guilty, and if it's in the group, then somebody else defends that person, and there's a bad feeling. Well, I can see a little steam coming off from the hose, so
If anybody wants to
they're
piss,
hot.
now's a good time.
I don't know, I mean, I suppose it helps.
What do you think, Ralph? Do you like it?
It's okay, like that kind of
Hay una frase de un director, yo la escuché en un taller de títeres, y el maestro que lo impartía nos decía, es que tener un actor en escena es tener un problema. Ahora imagínate, si tú tienes 10 actores en escena, tienes 10 problemas. Digo, y lo vemos en el bus todos los días, tenemos 18 problemas rodando por Centroamérica. Entonces, los títeres no te dan problemas, no se enferman, no están cansados. Por eso creo que me gustan los títeres.
Sí, con ella. Las piedras son piedras.
Nosotros descendemos de un circo que es de aquí de Guatemala, que se llama Circo Navarro, hermanos.
La primera.
Ese tiene de subsistir, ya tiene 130 años de subsistir aquí en Guatemala.
Bueno, los que no son de la familia, pero los tomamos como
de la familia. Se podría decir que sí, libre y bonita, porque gracias a Dios pues conocemos a muchas personas, muchas amistades por donde vamos, dejamos buenas amistades.
Entonces las generaciones que van creciendo van aprendiendo y así nunca se acaba el circo, pues, ¿verdad? Y el lema de acá del circo es, mientras existan niños, el circo no morirá. Pero lo que más atrae a la gente son los payasos. Los payasos con sus ocurrencias. La gente viene a ver la función. Si el payaso es bueno, sigue viniendo la gente. Dice, ay, los payasos, qué buenos los payasos y todo eso, ¿verdad? Entonces, nuestra vida es el circo.
Ya que esta noche tendremos artistas invitados especiales de Europa,
No se lo pierda por ningún motivo. Artistas de Alemania, Francia, Inglaterra, España, México, bajo las carpas de Hawaii Circus. No se lo pierda, ya que esta noche será una noche que nunca olvidará.
Muy bueno. Muy bien.
La vista. Está bien. Suerte por todo.
Adiós. Gracias para todo.
Adiós.
It hasn't got a very big draft. Yeah, easily 5,000, yeah. Putting our life in his hands. Would you? I ask you that question. Let's not do that again today, hey?
Then east route to El Salvador.
Try it once more for me.
But the problem seemed to develop, to get worse and worse, until finally on this hill, she just died. She wouldn't engage. It was almost like she wasn't getting fuel. So let's kind of hope that that's what's happening. I'm kind of optimistic that that's something to do with it. I'd hate to think it was something worse than that, because that would be not good.
The sun is going down on the border with Guatemala and El Salvador, and I don't think we've got any diesel.
Good indication.
We need to get over the border, otherwise we will all be murdered. Valerie will end up a slave of the brown man. So, if she doesn't want to be, So I know this is going to take a bit of time. We don't really know each other that well, but you fucking work.
I'm not sure if that's the problem.
Come on. Here we go. Now we go.
Aleluya to everyone!
Yeah!
The circle is in town.
Ja, das Problem ist, dass wir ein Zirkus sind. Oder, naja, wir sind nicht wirklich ein Zirkus, aber wir haben uns so an der Grenze vorgestellt. Enthusiastisch und fröhlich. Oh, ein Zirkus. Und daraufhin haben die gesagt, haben Sie eine Genehmigung? Und wir, nö, haben wir nicht.
Even I am dirty today. Just as well I wasn't wearing my suit. Look at this, Clean nails, here we go. Oh, there's not as much as I thought, but you know, there's a bit of bullshit there.
One option is to go back to El Salvador, try again to get at least the transit so that we could pass through El Salvador and go to Honduras that way, which possibly means that we gotta unload everything and they go through it and they look and they blah 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 and a lot of bullshit.
You won't be fucking going anywhere, and you'll have armed men watching you day and night. You'll be able to shit when they tell you can, because the toilets will be locked or unlocked. We'll run out of water, okay? We'll run out of washing water. There'll be nothing to fucking do, okay?
Yeah, we take it seriously.
You go outside the bus and start fucking juggling.
I think they got the picture.
Okay? It's just cocking about and it is not going to fucking help anything.
I don't want to start making up a big lie. We just keep it simple. There's no reason to be paranoid.
Yeah.
If anybody's paranoid, then they came on the wrong trip anyway.
Actually have 24 hours as of 4 p.m. to be out of the country.
Ich habe eine Spinne gemacht. He asked me for a lion, and he keep on saying, oh, it's a...
¿Cómo se dice?
What?
You can freewheel as much as you like, and I like to freewheel as much as the next man. But at some points, border crossings, petrol stations, diesel stations, when you're getting fuel, when you're getting provisions, when you're dealing with large armed men in offices that can stop you doing what you want to do, then the time for fucking about is over. And there's no dividing line between Bobarino Gravittini and Brady Bradshaw in the situations where it needs to be Brady Bradshaw.
Es buena idea quedarse, porque en el camino en estos días hubieron 3 asaltos en los carros. Ya se va a dormir.
¿Por qué?
Somebody threw a rock at the van and then went like this when we drove by. And just how the 2 cops stopped us, and then they have these other guys that are around that are just looking at you like they would just love to slit your throat if you gave them a chance. ¡Vamos! But, you know, then you get this kind of situation, and this is actually, to me, worth more than the show. I mean, they just jump out and do a show, that's fine, that's what I did 26, 27 years ago, and it's all fine, but it's like, to bomb into a situation like this, and Monty said that 10 seconds after he asked the question about staying here, the guy said, yeah, no, he just didn't even hesitate to say yeah. And you see, he just opened up his little dinky space for us, and the bus is in here, and it takes up, and your van takes up most of the space, and there's still room for a couple of cows. And it's just, that's really like the essence of it. My appreciation for everything that you did, for all the things that Monty did, for all the things that Aggie did, Arno, Val, Anna L, Nico, Sarah, Alfredo, Isa, Momo, everybody chipped in and did amazing things, really good things that made us get to this point right here.
I never got to touch a pig, James. I never got to touch a pig.
Things could have been different if people were different, but that's how life is. I mean, go on. No, it's great.